discretion is advised. SideQuest is a shit show.
And we're live. Welcome to Side Quest, everyone. It is episode 44. We had a bit of a break. Past two episodes had to be put off because everyone had quests to go on and shit to do.
Spooky was getting, I believe it was filler in her cheeks.
Who the fuck is Spooky?
Oh.
Everyone, as of today, in Earth calendar time, haha.
Yeah.
Get it?
I think they were discussing the most unnerving member of the cast. I was doing it.
We are joined by the Nameless Thief, Arcturus, and Lyra the Elf. I am Magog of Morskar, and I am here to conquer you all. As usual, the rules are over there, and the special attacks are up there, and we also have to decide who is the wackadoo.
You're the wackadoo.
Right.
I think Magog is the wackadoo.
Thief has chosen me as the wackadoo. Arcturus, who do you think the wackadoo is?
I'm bidding on myself this time.
All right. Lyra, who's the wackadoo?
I think it's me. I'm gonna bet on me.
So Thief has chosen me, and Arcturus and Lyra has chosen themselves because they are narcissistic.
I just want to
Right,
see you
So,
be
in my
ridiculous.
case, not
Well,
serious.
look, I'm not narcissistic. The elf is just, easily led.
I am also
narcissistic.
narcissistic.
Realistic.
I don't want to be left out of this pool. I am also a narcissist, but I'm better at it than everyone else.
Right? For those of you who don't know, or perhaps they didn't watch the last episodes, or perhaps you need reminding, the wackadoo is a funny image that has been replaced in one of our health bars. And when it pops up, a stupid animation will play, and whoever guessed who the wackadoo is correctly will win the wackadoo. And the wackadoo is an attack. It allows them to take any 5 Signa attack that is given by one of the fans and turn it into a special attack that doesn't count to that. It's backwards, so I get confused. But yeah. So anyway, the wackadoo attack is separate from those. And it's just a little something we like to do that allows the fans who don't have as much money to activate a special attack and kill everyone except for the person who won. So if your favorite character wins the wackadoo, all you have to do is give a 5 Signa attack, and it is equal to a 25 Signa activation.
Yeah, it's cheap, it's silly, it's murder. What more could you want?
Exactly. Exactly. Well put, Lyra. Well put.
Well,
Thief,
actually-
your boobs are looking fantastic today.
Thank you. I made all of the effort today to make it a little bit more shelfy than usual. I know, yeah. Usually the chat is used to seeing
It's quite lovely when you've captured the light kind of bends perfectly over them this time. Last time they were like a little You're learning lighting, is what I'm saying. You're becoming more dedicated to the lighting of your bosom. And I think that people appreciate that. I know you were talking about it before we went live, and I heard you, and I was like, I had to comment on it since you were talking about it, that your boobs are at attention and ready for the show, and you have them perfectly lit, and the cleavage shadow is more pronounced than last time.
Yes, they look well. Well,
I gotta impress
great.
Lyra because, obviously it's been a while and I think she might have forgotten what I look like, and it's just very important to me that she knows that I'm awesome.
Well,
that's
very selfless of you. Thank you.
But also, there's the chat as well, who I am shamelessly pandering to, because I want them to have me special attack the rest of the cast at some point.
You gotta use what the gods gave you, and I understand that. And I could personally spend the first half of the show talking about your magnificent bosom, your alabaster, mommy milkers. But
Magog, you are making me want to praise the elf's greater modesty.
Shut up! I was busy talking about her alabaster mommy milkers, and you interrupted me.
For all anyone can tell, the elf is as flat as Pfizer.
No! Wait. Now I feel mean for being insulted for the comparison.
Lyra doesn't need to use her bosom to get activations. She uses her coy autism.
Coy autism. Wait, is that coy spelled in the fish way or coy spelled in the not fish way?
She has tantalizing giant deer eyes that look like she's trapped in headlights.
Wait. If you're getting tantalized by a deer and their eyes, Magog, I think we need to have a sit-down chat about what's okay and what's not okay. Okay, furries do not belong on side quests.
Listen, I don't want to talk about furries. I want to either open packages or continue to talk about your tight bosom, they look great. They look like you can bounce a dick right off of them.
You really can, though. Straight up. They're very jiggly. Like they have the shape retaining capabilities of Jello.
They look like you could just bounce a penis right off of them.
See, it's not that I don't believe you, but I would believe you more if I could see
it
firsthand in a tactile sort of seeing way, seeing with my fingers.
And we will have time enough for that after the show, my dear.
Lyra is learning breast braille, and she has to practice.
Breast braille.
Anyway, I have packages to open, so we need to stop talking about alabaster mommy milkers and move on.
Breast braille, I don't see it, but give them about 20 years or so, they can do breast semaphore.
You have some nice tits. I'm opening this package now, and this one I actually know who it's from. Angry Froman was inspired by my lore lessons. If you don't know, on my main channel, I have been doing a live Wednesday show where I teach our watchers about our world. It's not all, we spend so much time looking into their world and judging them harshly.
Yes.
That it's not fair. So I've been teaching them about our world. And the first lesson, if any of you caught it, any of my co-hosts, I know you don't watch my content, so you probably didn't, but I know that you live here, so you at least know the story of the 3 laws. And the 3 laws that came together and created the universe and all that stuff, and gave birth to magic, which gave birth to creation. And there was a symbol in the book. It's a recognizable symbol here in Voth, but the watchers, the side quest audience, might not recognize it unless they took my class, which I highly recommend. So go get your syllabuses. But this is the symbol of the 3 laws, and Angry Froman, via Pentagast, wanted to send a pendant of the symbol of the 3 laws coalescing to create magic. So we got...
I want a 3 laws crispy. What the hell?
Yeah, we got time, fate, and chaos coalescing to create magic on this lovely... I believe it's 3D printed hubcap.
I could use it as a coaster.
Typically, we see these symbols. Mages like to wear them because it's the symbol of the creation of all magic. But usually they're these dainty little necklaces. This son of a bitch, I'm gonna be the baddest motherfucker in the valley wearing this shit. Yeah. I look like I'm gonna be the Flavor Flav of wizards.
Oh gosh.
Alistaria has one, but it's a tramp stamp.
Like, I thought her outfit was trashy before. Trashy and tasteless, but now it's gonna be trashy, tasteless, and shiny.
Alistaria has one on her lower back, but she doesn't call it the symbol of the 3 laws. She calls it a bullseye for some reason.
Oh.
I thought those were just called tramp stamps.
Look, she dropped out of magic class. She just doesn't remember what it was supposed to be.
It's quite lovely, and it needs some refined painting, I think, or something. But it's very nice. Thank you, Angry Froman.
I do believe that tattoo that she has for tramp stamp was actually done on a dare, if I'm not mistaken. I think she's told me this story before.
I just thought she did it so all her male classmates could study it for the exam.
Yeah, it was a cheat. It was a cheat. It was a cheat sheet she wrote on her body so she could. The person behind her could.
They're all looking.
Oh, so that's why the pixies ripped all the clothes off.
Alistaria, you're a slut, apparently. We
established that.
I'm not even gonna joke about it anymore.
That's just a question. Look, a blue mage. No one has misused magic in more of a lewd fashion. Well, okay, there's you, Magog.
Yeah.
No one after you has abused magic in more of a lewd fashion than Alistaria.
I don't know. Has Alistaria?
She mainly uses her magic to get her servants to go down on her. But I have used magic to create sentient swords called Slut, the Sword of Ludicrous Undertaking, and it...
Undertaking, like the taking of under things?
Yes. For some reason, Slut only cuts undergarments off.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Weird.
It's weird.
It's weird.
That's
weird.
That's pretty gnarly.
It passes through armor, and then bras and panties fall out.
So we got a whole bunch of knights with just absolutely no knickers.
Some men wear bras and panties on the battlefield because they breathe.
Yeah, naturally. But what I'm saying is,
I personally wear a thong on the battlefield because it allows a more diverse movement.
See, for some reason, I thought you didn't wear anything underneath your robe.
I really don't. I really don't. I was doing a joke, but in all honesty, I freeball it on battlefields, honestly. I really do.
Magog, I have a question for you. You freeballing it now?
Yes.
Since we talked about my tits,
want to know?
It's only fair.
It's only fair that we talk about my alabaster testicles.
Alabaster scroll.
His spackled tackle.
My alabaster McNuggets.
His vast deference.
They're as smooth as eggs, by the way. I like to shave.
Oh, wait. Hang on. Do you use a straight razor, or do you have like one of those little girly? Oh.
Sometimes I do it without the soap because that's how manly I am.
Oh.
Well, also because if you drop the soap, we all know what happens.
Anyway, I want to thank, I believe it was Angry Froman who made this. Feel free to correct me, Pentagast, if I was wrong on who to thank. But the symbol of the 3 laws. I'm very happy to get this, by the way, because it was part of my first lesson. I finally got around to doing lore streams, and I was worried about that. I thought people would find it boring, but apparently it's going over really well. My audience seems to really like the lessons from our world. They find our world far more interesting than theirs, for some reason.
I can't imagine why.
It might have something to do with like the plague and the politics and the bad movies coming out, shit like that. But I'm just guessing.
Well, as the standard of entertainment sinks in their realm, the more we clear the bar.
It's a pretty low bar already.
Well.
Oh no, we're well on track to completely dominate their market.
All according to plan. We should get there within the next 10 to 20 decades.
Ooh. Anyway, let us continue opening packages because I have 3 more to go. Quite a busy day. It's been a while since I've had this many packages. Ooh, look. Now, I know who sent this because we thought it was lost, but then I found it. But Angry Froman has sent me this cool mask. It will allow me to get close to the tree spirits.
Oh.
That seems familiar. Where have I seen that face?
That is upsetting.
I can't put it on right now because it would ruin my makeup, but this is very nice. Well made.
I want to say possibly from Pan's Labyrinth, the depressing movie about a child who went crazy.
I love that movie.
Is that what that movie's about?
This is very cool.
That's what I thought it was about. I mean, clearly they wouldn't say.
Well, I thought it was just, stumbled across a thing with stuff and such, and
I love horrible, depressing movies. They're my favorite.
Gay old times in a wonderland, why don't we?
Well, I would like to thank Brian, Prop Master Brian Yoda, for sending this to me. It's very cool. Very cool.
But does the mouth open?
No, unfortunately it doesn't, but it doesn't have to. I think it looks fine the way it is. It would be interesting if I could rig something like that up, though. That would be
pretty cool.
Modify it, quite.
Look at the fucking ponytail on that son of a bitch.
Maybe.
It's like,
you could mess with some...
It's like green moss. It's pretty freaky. I like it. I like it a lot, man. That's better quality than I thought it would be, to be honest with you. Very nice. I don't know how you see through it, because it's got these solid eyes. Oh, they are the tiniest little slits. They are the tiniest little slits right here. You can't even see it.
Maybe you're not supposed to see. Maybe you're supposed to.
Yeah, no. This is for like a stage production or something, because I can't imagine anyone wearing it to a masquerade. They'd be bumping into shit.
If the anthropomorphic wolf whatnot avatars are called furries, does that mask make you a Woody?
Oh.
Sure. Whatever.
Why would he be a hard penis?
Why wouldn't he be?
Well, he just... That seems... That's
okay,
against the laws of transfiguration.
He could be a bit floppy. I mean, I didn't want to go there, but if you insist...
Well, he is a bit floppy. That's what I'm getting at.
Big floppy wiener.
I'm not having fun.
I'm a little bit.
Actually.
He's a little bit floppy.
Next package. Does any of you have packages? I forgot to ask.
I have a package right here. Yeah. Woo! It's me gesturing to my crotch because get it? Package, dick, penis.
Well,
yeah,
project I'm a bit proud of, but not really a package.
I don't have.
I suppose if you try hard enough, though, it is insertable.
Although I will say I am running out of chocolate coinage. Times are getting desperate. I'm about to go raid some poor chap's coffers for all of his chocolate coinage because I'm running out. Chat, by the way, I'm running out of chocolate coinage, just so you know.
This one has a note that says Jinx should have a trophy from the horn demon he killed from Brian.
Aww.
So there's a package of small electric giving devices. They call them batteries. These were on my wish list. I needed them. There's a lot of things that need those. And a bone for Jinx. Oh. Brian, I think he's really going to like this because Jinx has gotten a bit bigger. And full disclosure, he will break bones now. Like even like solid cow bones that he finds that have been bleached white by the sun and have been calcified, he snaps them. And I'm afraid he's going to swallow the shards. So I've been trying all kinds of new bones that hopefully are harder that he can't snap. And this might do it because this one is from a company called Nautilus, as in Nautilus, and this is a whole elk horn.
Yes, I was just going to suggest, have you tried,
And I think that is going to fucking do it right there, man, because that is, that's a tough bone right there. It's like elk antler, It's premium cured elk antler that are specifically selected and harvested from wild elk throughout America's Rocky Mountains and Heartland regions.
Fancy.
Ooh.
Very nice. Thank you, Brian. I think Jinx is going to love it. I will take pictures of him, see if he chews on it.
I remember in my youth, between feedings of small orphan children, they would feed the dogs, basically what is carriage kill, roadkill, deer hit by carriages going down the road. They would feed them the antlers, and the rest of the bodies too, because what are you going to do with that aside from, nothing. So, mounted on a wall. But they would use them as chew toys, and those things hold up.
I chew on my presents from our Earth Realm fans.
Well, that's because I tell you to put them in your mouth. Right? Not because you actually have a thing for biting on things.
I mean...
Oh.
I think what Thief is saying is that if you like to do that sort of thing, you should go to her place and see if you like the taste of her headboard.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's a scientist.
I'm in.
Let's go!
Let us take a break before I open the final package and read some Super Chats and Streamlabs, as the show has been going now for almost half an hour, and we've got quite a few. Scruffy Knight gave 25 signals to say, Lyra, I repent having funded, what is that, ATKS? Attacks. Okay, so he's short.
Probably attacks.
Funded attacks for the others. I spent a week spewing pale mucus, seemingly caused by a cold, but I know it was gnome cum. Message received. Please accept this restitution for my insolence special attack. So you have a 25 signal special attack activation.
Thank you. I can neither confirm nor deny anything having to do with the molestation habits of some gnomes in the region.
You would find it odd that she gets them to do her bidding outside her presence, but that's, it's the Chinese treatment. They just hold the family hostage.
Yeah, and Stockholm. But yeah, no, an antihistamine potion should clear that right up.
Yo.
The gnomes are ironically allergic to them.
So you have a special attack to use at your leisure, and you can use it any time during the show. I'm guessing you'll probably wait until the awful artwork is displayed.
Murder. Yeah.
You gotta use these things tactfully, otherwise it's a waste of the use. And
yeah.
Suicide is always an option, ladies and gentlemen. That is something to remember.
Ironically, it's that knowledge that keeps me going every day. There's always options.
Orla Seraph has given 10 signals to say, I have a little health for you, don't mind the blood. I'm guessing, since Orla Seraph is in the habit of giving Arcturus everything, that is meant for him.
That's a solid guess. And don't worry, the delays might have happened elsewhere, but the shipments will keep on schedule.
Good. All right. Thank you, Orla Seraph, for the donation. As usual, everyone, the donations to our Streamlabs or Super Chats keep our treasury refilled, and so they are appreciated. Let us move on to the next. Orla Seraph gave another 2 signa to say that's for Arcturus. So we guessed that, but yes, thank you for clarifying. Orla Seraph then gave another 5 signas to say, Magog, will you assist in Root's request to see the pirate cursed?
Excuse the fuck me?
That is a 5 signa attack from me. There we go. It is time
I disagree with this.
to do the magic.
On principle alone, this is unacceptable.
Thief, your bosom is almost too perfect that I think there must be a flaw. So I'm guessing either you have some sort of lopsided nipple that's pointing this way, or perhaps like a single 8-inch long hair coming out of one of your nipples.
What?
Well, I can assure you that it's not a single 8-inch long hair because I pluck my nipple hairs. Thank you very much.
Ow. Oh.
Well, okay, hang up. Pause. Let me explain myself. Right. Okay. So
Can you imagine?
Right?
Can you imagine?
Her nipples are furry.
Her boyfriends have milk mustaches with like a hair.
They look like those furniture protectors you put on furniture on hardwood floors.
Oh.
What is the point of the nipple hair? There is no point. I rest my case.
It was a mistake of the gods.
Naturally.
The only mistake the gods ever made was nipple hair.
Exactly. Yeah, no, as for my tits, there are no flaws. They are flawless.
I just don't believe it. Anyway, yes, we need more damages if we want to reveal who the wackadoo is, so keep that in mind.
They look like tiny tribbles.
And finally, Roots Calhoun gave 2 signals to say, "Killing joke is way cooler, bruh. Fake pirates suck." Alrighty. Don't know who that is.
We may suck, but we certainly swallow.
No.
I'm not a fake pirate. I illegally download all my hentai. I'm a real pirate. Damn it.
How dare you attack the elf in that fashion?
Oh, asshole.
Yeah, Elf, you are the worst pirate ever.
There's just crates of Bible Black that need pillaging from ships traveling from Japan.
I can neither confirm nor deny at this point.
Anyway, that is the end of the super chats for now. Do we have any Streamlabs?
Why, yes, as it happens, we do. Starting with Kaz, who donated 25 signals, just to say, wackadoo!
Indeed.
That's all there is to it. I'm not really sure.
Just wanted to say wackadoo.
I guess they might want to clarify that. Next up, Paul Farrell donated 5 signals to our efforts here. To say, Orc, attack yourself. We must see if you are he wackadoo. There's a way to fight.
I'm okay with this.
That's fine.
So what? You have to hurt yourself to see if. Is that what they're saying?
Pretty much.
So you have to
this
insult
will be
yourself
most
and see if you're the
uncouth.
Oh, what, that too? Fine. Arturus, your sense of style is so lastful.
Yeah, I can't believe you're wearing black. It's not even after Labor Day, really?
Unacceptable.
Look, I find a style that works for me, and I will stick with it for as long as I feel it works for me. Whether you all feel it works for me is irrelevant!
Anyone else? Are there any more?
Oh, yes. Next up, the next 6 minutes donated 5 signals to say, here's some help for Arturus who may feel left out from the bosom appreciation discussion. No, honestly, I'm really quite pleased if no one's discussing my bosom.
Ark's got
it's been a popular topic in years past.
Either way, I think that it's nice that you get so much health from.
You know, I think I've stumbled upon a realization here. I think, Ark, the reason why it is that you wear ruffles is subconsciously you're trying to detract from the attention that could be paid to your boobs. I think I'm onto something here. This could be something. Yeah.
Well, certainly stressing that the ruffle stands out farther than they hypothetically do is a nice thing to do now and again, but no, not quite.
Not quite.
We're not quite done yet. Brian then donated 20 signals to our efforts here with message of 5 health for the boobs, and may as well give the ladies 5 health as well.
I guess that means everybody got health, because he's calling us menfolk boobs.
I'm up to 20.
Well.
I'm up to 5. We're never going to figure out who the wackadoo is with all this health.
No.
Oh, no, it's like they want us all to be on the show all at the same time. It's like they missed us. Although that can't be the case, Because why would anyone miss you guys?
Yeah,
I'm okay sometimes.
A bit more.
Lyra, you are so pretty, but you're all mine.
Okay.
Over a week has gone past without me able to express my feelings to my castmates here. My vitriolic, seething feelings.
No one cares about your feels.
The next 6 minutes then donated 5 signals to say, here's some health for the nameless thief so you can maximize your great lighting to earn more donations from chat.
I
just
will.
Other implants already.
Hey! I do not. I resent the implication that me, of all people, need implants. Arcturus, you know how disrespectful you just were? Someone donate so I can kill this poppycocking sick.
I mean,
Yeah.
I would
That's
think
a question, yes, and I'm very proud of that.
I would think that mentioning implants to him would be offensive just in general, since he is an artificial implant into high society and all.
Ooh! Ooh!
Sick burn.
That was
No,
that was a good
my
one.
ascent was perfectly natural.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Because we
My
all believe
Unmatched
that.
skill was recognized,
Uh-huh.
and a few people died here and there that created vacancies, and that's just the way life is.
Died of boredom, more like.
He's a he's a peasant that pretends to be a dandy fop.
The great pretender Arcturus!
That's it for the Streamlabs. We're clear to carry on.
Very well.
Naturally.
Well, I have one more package, and then we will move on to the picture this, because last time we didn't get very far into it because of the whole... Everybody's mind was blown with how much some of that artwork was costing.
Not blown, infuriated. Can you just imagine?
Don't forget that where we left off, the last one we did, was worth like 30 million.
Don't remind me. It depresses me every time you do.
And because they're in order by price, you know that the ones we start with are not going to be below that amount, right?
Oh, it's maddening.
Raise your hand if you've just found depression.
Wait, hold on. I'm not the pimp. I'm the whoremonger general.
Isn't that the same thing?
No.
You know,
That's
I
like
feel
saying...
like whoremonger general is
It's the
just
difference between a foot soldier and a general.
Yeah, it's like saying...
general. You're a glorified pimp and you know it. Stop
It's
trying
like-
to dress it up as something fancy, like you.
Yeah, it's like saying, I'm not the secretary, I'm the administrative assistant.
I'm not the assistant manager. I am assistant to the assistant manager. Oh wait, no, I got that backwards. I'm not the assistant.
I just
to the
got an
manager. I am
object.
the assistant manager.
I just got an object in the mail that comes with homework.
Oh.
Do your homework, Sunny Biscuit.
I'm
All right.
going to have to whack a bit with my whoremonger general cane.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, whatever shall we do? I'm so intimidated by that.
I'm sorry for the sound, the loud noises.
I actually can't hear it.
No.
I just kind of tune anything that happens from Magog's
That general
crystal
direction.
out. It's just in one ear, out the other. That's why I need him to repeat some things sometimes, especially the rules, because it's just like, what are we doing again?
Oh, isn't that lovely?
He's not quite Arc, but he is.
So, somebody bought me a booze barrel.
It's so cute.
That's like a dream come true for me. Not for you to have it, but like if I were to get one, I'd make great use out of it.
It's adorable. It's so small.
It's a booze barrel.
Are you that much of a lightweight that that's all you need to get drunk?
Well, I'm sure the bigger ones cost a fuck ton of money.
Well, his
Probably.
kidneys are dead.
And it comes with a little stand. Look at it.
White kidneys, it's the liver that processes alcohol.
Look at it with its stand. Look at it.
I like it.
Dummy.
It's cute.
But it did come with homework. Let me read it. Barrel care instructions. As soon as you get your oak barrel, fill it up with water. Rinse the oak barrel with water on the outside for about 1 to 2 minutes, and then dry the outside only with towel or paper towel. Leave the oak barrel with water inside for 2 to 5 days until the barrel has sealed completely. The barrel will have leaks but will eventually disappear. Repeat step number 2 from 2 to 3 times a day until the barrel seals completely. More times the better. Once you make sure there are no leaks, exchange the water for hot water and leave it for 1 more day. Wood chips may come out of the barrel. Fill it up with your favorite liquor, otherwise leave it with water mixed with a little bit of alcohol, and change the water once every 2 weeks. The barrel must always contain liquid to maintain its structural integrity. Repeat step number 2 once a month.
And apparently that's from Brian as well.
So he didn't give you a gift, he gave you another chore to do, is what I'm hearing here.
But, Brian got it for me. Very nice. It's lovely. I love it. Thank you so much, Brian. That's
it's
so
a good
cool.
thing it's for alcohol, because very little else would be worth that much effort.
I know. It's so little, too. You could carry this on quests. Like, you'd be on the road and be like, thank God I brought what's important. We forgot our weapons. But we have the little barrel of moonshine.
I don't see that carrying enough booze, but in your case, I imagine lubricant will be just as useful.
Thank you, Brian, for the wonderful barrel. It's a barrel of laughs.
Haha.
No.
Barrel of laughs. A good time for us all. So what are you going to put in there? Like, what are you going to hold in the barrel on the daily? Because you got to put something in there. You can't just leave it out empty.
Elf splooge.
Excuse me?
Okay, hang on. If you can get enough to splooge that much, I will be impressed. Because 1, it's you. 2, it's an elf.
What? Wait a minute.
You really don't know his favorite pastime, do you? He magically creates vibrating wands.
Well, okay, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're directly getting the elf splooge. You have to be present in order to collect it.
It's magic.
It's a process.
I have a small waterfall in the corner of my necro nook, and it's not coming from a source deep in the mountains, if you know what I'm saying.
You can't just, circumvent the whole process that goes into creating elf splooge. Like, there's effort that has to be put into producing this refined resource in the just.
That's kind of a thanks. Jeez. Wow.
I'm so salty about this because I put in so much effort to flirt with Lyra to get her all pumped up and ready. All right, and you know what? You're just like, just casually take all this elf splooge right in the barrel. That's where it goes. I'm mad at you. I think it's that easy. No, don't talk to me. I don't want to talk to you.
See, I'm not a
She's
brewmaster.
Positively glorious.
I'm not a brewmaster, nor am I a tavern owner. Is that really what they have to go through in our world to keep booze at the taverns? Is they have to take care of these barrels that much every month? They have to keep liquid in them so they retain their shape and all kinds of shit.
You've obviously never had to work a day in your life, so let me explain to you. In order to make money, you gotta keep up the things. Maintenance is a thing. You gotta maintain the thing.
Everyone is magical.
Otherwise, it doesn't taste as good. It tastes old and stale and nasty.
Oh, very well.
Yes, I was a barmaid in a past life, okay? There's a process. I'm indignant about it. I have horror stories. Don't even get me started on the amount of times that these peppies had to endure some shit.
They received a lot of tips, but no signals.
Yeah. Yep.
Just
the tip.
Well.
I like where your head's at,
Jinx!
Yeah, as long as it's around
you
and not near me, I do too. Good. Bravo. All for it.
Scarred for life, alright? One time, this guy, he takes down his trousers at the stool. Like, he gets off his stool, he takes off his pants, because he's like, yeah, do you want to see my pants? He is this gone. He is this far gone. He takes off his pants. His whole ass pants. By the way, wonderful opportunity to lift his wallet, or his coin purse. But anyway, he takes off his pants and hands them to the other guy next to him because the guy complimented his pants. That was all that prompted this man. That and like a whole carafe of wine. Swear to God.
Wow.
It was the most jarring experience right after, being cornered at the bar. That was also very jarring, I will say, but jarring in a different way.
Oh no!
Oh God, please no!
Oh no!
It's me. I'm
the wackadoo has been revealed.
The thing is the thing, and I'm the
wackadoo has been revealed.
I win a thing.
It's Belle Delphine dressed as an elf doing her cummy face.
Oh.
That's kind of on point, isn't it?
Heal me. I don't need to, test my odds on this.
I don't like it.
Yeah, can I also get some of my health? Poor father.
Mystery solved, and the elf wins.
The elf wins the wackadoo. So the next 5 Signa attack you get, you can choose to turn it into a special attack, and if you don't like that particular person, you can just use it as a regular attack. But you can choose any 5 Signa attack and turn it into a special.
I like that. Also, I'll take some health too. I don't want to.
You don't want to stare at the cubby face, elf?
No, it makes me uncomfortable.
I want to stare at the cubby face. Just
next wackadoo, I'm not changing the picture, just the person.
Oh. Wait, you're gonna keep the cubby face on the stream?
I'm just gonna move it around. Next it'll be Arcturus.
Well, then what's the fucking point if you already told us where it's gonna be?
Anyway.
I suppose it's like a memory game now.
Yeah, right.
I lose.
See if you guys can remember next Friday. Anyway, the wackadoo has been revealed. Lyra wins, so she can use her wackadoo. She also has a regular activation, so...
Lots of murder.
You got 2 lined up if you wish. Now, you could choose to save your wackadoo attack for next time if you want. It depends on if you actually get a 5 Signa activation. So,
well, that is true.
So, anyway, let us move on to picture this. Might as well get started, because last time took a while. And I'm afraid we might not finish if we don't start, so...
Perhaps, but there are people who are eager to read the things.
To what?
There are some things that some people are eager to have read.
What, a Streamlabs? Because I don't have any super chats.
Oh yes, there are. Let's see.
Well, go ahead and knock them out, because we got to do picture this.
Well, I'm so glad you just given me permission to do the thing that I'm here to do. Starting with Gex, who donated 5 Signa, say, Lyra! Snap, hashtag, or pound piece of thing for trying to appeal to you with her boobas.
How much was that?
5 Signa attack, or the elf to the thief, or tempting the elf with boobas.
Do you want to use it to kill all of us, or do you just want to use his attack? Because it's up to you.
Oh. Can I... I can wait and hope there's another 5 Signa attack for the murder time if I just want to use this for what it is?
Yes.
Okay. Because I do want to attack the thief.
What?
Thief.
Well, you have to attack them anyway. Wait, I'm going to use... No, yes, you should totally... Just focus on the thief.
Bart.
I'm distracted. Okay, I'm a very visual person. This is fine.
Distraction. Distraction. I am distracting you. If I put my arms like this, does it distract you a little bit more? I'm totally just begging for my life at this juncture.
Me murder, not you.
I murder you with titties, and you smile all the way.
Not right now. Maybe later. I have to say, there is something wrong with your titties. There is a flaw. I can confirm that there is a flaw with them.
Hey!
The flaw is that I'm not between them.
It's not polite,
but it's a flaw nonetheless. So that's my attack.
That's a good attack.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I try.
It's fair, but it's also impolite to kiss and tell, I will say. I really thought that would work. Like, I thought I could go the whole rest of the show distracting Lyra in that manner.
That was a battle. I can't believe I did that.
Soon the thief's blue balls will be covered in pale mucus as the elf lives vicariously.
Thief uses boobies to distract! Woo!
It is super effective.
It is super duper effective. Can that be my next card? Like, next season, if I get, like, a choice, can I just have booby attack?
Yeah.
I think it hurt itself in its confusion better, but, it's not my call.
Was that all of them? Is that just...
Oh, no. I was waiting for a pause. Ryan then donated 5 seconds to say, at the thief's request, I will donate an attack. Ark, please attack the thief.
Excuse me? Is it...
From relative comfort, I stab at
you. Is it the thief killing hour? Is that what we're doing here?
Yes.
Are you serious?
We're working our way towards it. We're working our way
there.
Look,
Chat, who bribed you with this? All right? I want to know names, and I want to know them in 5 seconds from now.
As some may recall, last show we were on together, I referenced sea cucumbers, and you clearly had no idea what I was talking about. I realized now, thought that, no, you're more like a sea kumquat. If you don't know what that is, it's like a sea cucumber, but when startled, it expels its uterus at its attacker violently, along with all progeny within. It's incredibly disgusting.
Whoa.
Feels it.
I've never expelled my uterus in my
That's
entire
not a real
life.
thing.
Thank you very much.
Me neither.
Like,
Magog is the master zoologist now, is he?
I can't. Actually, it would be marine biologist, wouldn't it? Because it's under the sea. Ha! I'm smarter than you.
Sea kumquat is surely a thing.
Is it? Is it though? Is it?
I'm not Googling it.
I feel like you're in for a rude awakening if you do Google it, because you're gonna get something that's not the thing that you expected to get. But I don't really know what I expected to get, because the way that Art described it, it sounded like a geriatric nursing home patient whose vagina just happened to fall out, as dusty and crusty as it is, because that's what happens when you get older.
You have experience with
Lyra, you have it.
you.
No, I remember back in ye old days, before my pirating days, before my feeding days, there was a geriatric that used to take care of all the orphans, and she had an incident.
She sneezed once and it was real bad.
It was real bad. But that's what I know of the geriatrics, is that they happen to lose all their faculties, and with them, their uteruses as they grow old. Yeah. So that's what we have to look forward to, Lyra. Eh? You in 300 years, me in like maybe 50.
That long. In any case, Kaz then donated 5 signals to say, the previous 25 was for you, Arky. Also, have another attack. Why, thank you, Kaz. Most kind. I will, of course, note that 25 was, in fact, for me to murder you all at some point. And meantime, I need to attack someone here.
Wait, I feel compelled to explain, Brad Young, how can a hole fall out of itself? Gravity. Gravity's one hell of a drug.
That's not how holes work.
That's how geriatric holes work.
Just picture what I picture every time I look at a thief, an inverted sock, but fleshier.
Oh.
So Arcturus has a special attack, and now he has to attack one of us.
And I've just attacked them.
Who?
The thief. Although it seems to have hurt the elf more.
Hang on, can I respond in kind?
I can
have
say
a good one.
Well, keep in mind everybody has health, so.
He likened me to a fleshy sock, and I would just like to inverted fleshy sock, and I would just like to point out that Ark would know all about socks, as he spent most of his time in his youth inside of one. If you know what I mean.
I don't want to imagine that. I want to move on to picture this because I don't want to picture that.
Crunchy socks.
Well, we're not quite done yet, but we're almost there. Dylan Assassin donated 10 signals to say, my lord Magog, take this and do with it what you want. Kill or heal, your choice. By the way, my lord, I just watched your video at Lost Boys. I completely agree with you. Now hurry up and conquer them all. Conquer them all!
Yes, it made me sad that they're rebooting Lost Boys.
Wow. So you have 10 Cygnas worth of whatever.
I will use 10 Cygnas to attack Lyra.
What?
Lyra, you are a weird, cummy gnome elf, and I don't like you. Yay, I get to see the picture again.
No! Why would you do that?
To make you a hagao.
Because he wants to see the cummy face, because he simps for Belle Delphine, which
I don't even give a fuck about her. That's just hilarious.
The biggest disappoint of all.
Plenty of people in the Earth Realm simp for her. I just think that's fucking hilarious.
Admit it, Magog, you bought her bath water, and you're still waiting for it to arrive in our realm.
Drinking?
Ah!
No.
No, it's not the elves' bath water. That's Alistaria's. We went through the distribution last time.
Tastes like pixie sticks.
Pixie sticks. So it's sour?
Sweet
yeasty pixie sticks.
I think you misheard him. Pixie dicks.
Oh. Wait, so could you ferment apple juice with that bath water? Just curious.
I don't know. Let's move on to
what was a
picture this.
pixie stick anyway?
Does anybody... we have any more? Because I'd like to move on to picture this.
No, that's it for the Streamlabs.
Oh, damn it.
Notably, there are quite a few attacks to be handling as well.
Then Lyra used her help.
Aww. You poor thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
whatever are you gonna do?
I got to see the wackadoo at least one more time.
One more time.
All right. We are moving on with the expensive modern art. Picture this. We're going to finish it off, and these are arranged in order of how much they cost. As usual, we're going to turn this into a little game. You all, on my co-host, have a choice to choose what you think is the most ridiculous image for the price. And I will save that. You have an option to replace it one time. So if you choose something and something worse comes along, you can swap them, but only one time. And whoever wins based on the amount of votes in the chat at the end of the show will win a special attack next time. Or they can choose to kill themselves and take a break from the show next time. The person who won last time was Arcturus, and he has yet to choose whether or not to kill himself or kill us all.
It's going to be all of you. I'm going to spoil that right now. You're all going to die.
Right.
You're also going to die right now because I'm using the special attack Cascade.
We're never going to get this done because of you people. You know that, right?
Yeah, that's a bonus.
Actually, I could use that beef killing quota right about now. I need to go get myself some more of that delicious rum that I stole.
Well, you're being aided by dying now.
I'm the whole way dead. That shouldn't even be like that. What? Thank you.
Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. I await your presence eagerly. Good day.
Thank you, Cass. You just try to have patience. It takes a while for them to realize they're dead. You stop the heartbeat, but the brain doesn't require that much blood anyway. It's very tiny. In any case, that whole whoremonger General Kane, it's not really Kane, it's more of a short staff. I just wanted to show it off for a moment. It's made from the finest rapewood from a very special tree from my past. And I have to say, it just makes me feel that much more in charge of my life. Although I do have to say the eyes are a bit disturbing, but, I just get to imagine it's looking upon my victories and seething. But figuratively, because I made sure it was dead. Very, very dead. Extremely dead. This one's not moving ever again. And that's the way I like it, although some of the other casts may disagree. Now, let's see. The chat seems to be being a bit... I suppose I can actually read what the people are saying. Oh, by the way, I want to thank you all for your embracement of increasing serfdom, because it's going to make the transition when we take over so much easier. Not all of you, of course, but you know who you are. Also, Orla, thank you for kind support. I know you don't give me everything. I don't want what I send you back anyway. It spoils. And also, I don't eat people. Oh, yeah. Where did the time go? No, no one's reviving this. It is as dead gets. I made very sure.
Is everybody ready for picture this?
I guess.
Well, for now.
Where we left off last time, this wonderful piece of artwork. The last piece of artwork was worth 30 million. And since they're in order, you all know how to guess what's next, because it can't be lower than 30 million. Welcome to picture this and the ridiculous artwork of your world.
My body is ready.
It better be.
Maybe.
So here we have Lyra, Thief, Alistaria, and Fiza.
Yeah, actually, that pans out. I have a quick question. Are these still rising in price from last time, or have they been reset?
No. Like I said, this will not be worth less than 30 million.
Well, I gotta say,
the last one we did last episode, it was 30 million, so...
It's not surprising that a picture with me in it would cost upwards of 30 million, I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm gonna go back into fine art when I get over there. Clearly that's where all the money really is.
So yes, we have a wonderful image here of the 4 side quest ladies sunbathing or something. Man, this guy sucks. Like, look at this. Like, he just missed this whole part.
That's really worth millions of dollars. It's not just like a voucher that we don't remember agreeing to or something.
You know, look, it's deep. They're trying to bring awareness to both deformities like that poor redhead's foot. I mean, they're practically thalidomide, baby.
Mm-hmm. I specifically enjoy the fact that he started out with a lighter green canvas that he wanted to paint this on, and then he decided after he'd painted all the women, hey, I'm going to make it a darker green canvas, but I'm just going to do it shoddily, because obviously that's what happened here,
He missed
right?
a lot of spots, didn't he? Like,
also, holy foot, that looks like an elbow, but like a retarded elbow, doesn't it?
Well, I think he went on to draw for Marvel Comics.
Oh, it's a Liefeld original. That makes sense.
But yes, here we have Lyra being all shy, hiding behind Fiza and the thief. And that's definitely Alistaria with the pigtails. Because she's the only one showing breast.
And I like the breast is just like a C with a dot in the middle. There's no definition there. There's no attention to the areola, which is of course, you know, where you get the more tantalizing aspects there. Just it's disappointing all around.
Yeah. This was before the thief's leg finished atrophying and they got the peg leg.
Right.
Excuse the fuck me?
Yeah,
what about my peg leg?
That's definitely a little bit booty, and that's why I chose her to be.
I have a dump truck of an ass, I'll have you know.
Indeed.
And that's definitely Lyra, because it's like a white girl booty.
Alright, you've never been close enough to my ass to know what it smells like, much less that it smells like a dump truck, which it doesn't, by the way, Chad.
That's definitely Fiza there, who I'm objectifying, because she looks like...
Oh, I think I hit a nerve. I'm going to remember that.
Alistaria, that's gotta be her. Look at that red lipstick and pigtails. She is such a thought.
Well, one could
Wait
say...
a second.
All
Has
right.
Alistaria ever worn red lipstick? Usually it's black, because, you know, she visits you regularly.
It's not really them, you dumbass. I was making a joke. Everybody else laughed. Why can't you?
Because he has no sense of humor and doesn't know how to not take jokes seriously.
Anyway,
there's no such thing as an emotional laxative.
Do you want me to go into the Freudian psychology behind why it is that Arcturus is the way that he is, or could we continue on with this?
We're gonna continue on. Arcturus, since you didn't laugh at my joke, you go first. How much do you think this is worth?
What was the minimum? About 30 million? 32.
Lyra, how much do you think this picture of you and the other ladies are worth?
I mean, me in it, it's worth 500 million at least, but we're trying to guess what it actually is, not the value, correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna say 50 million. Just gonna jump up a bit.
All right. And Thief, how much do you think this is worth?
I'll answer your question, but first I want to ask a question of myself. All right? Do you think that this picture, real talk, do you think that this picture was painted pre or post orgy?
Post, definitely post.
All right. I'm gonna
have to been taken away, so post.
I'm gonna go with 33.2 million.
33.2 million. All right. Well, I do believe that the thief was the closest because it is 33,333,200.
Huh.
What up?
So Arcturus was very close with 32 million. Lyra was way the fuck off.
Yeah, Lyra.
But does anyone choose this as their worst?
No, it's got.
I don't think so. Personally, if I was playing, because I know what they all are, so I can't play, but I wouldn't choose it because at least they're figures. They're not just like a red square. You know? I mean, they do look like a child did it, but it's at least something with lines.
Yeah.
You know,
it's true.
And an attempt at skin tone. You know? So, we shall now move on to the next one. You might actually recognize this artist. How much do you think this went for? Wow.
Is that the man, the myth, the legend, the king himself?
Yes, it is a screen print of Elvis Presley on a black and white canvas with a slightly ghosted image off to the side.
Shit, if that's authentic, that's like 75 mil.
It's not like a signed picture of him. It is an Andy Warhol.
Okay, but
Andy Warhol had a habit of creating postmodern art using commercial images of celebrities or like Coke products and things like that, and he would just screen print them in different colors and different arrangements. He wasn't all that much of an original artist, as in he didn't really paint and draw. He took things that were already created and screen printed them in different colors and different values. But it is an Andy Warhol, and because his name's attached to it, it's worth quite a bit. But essentially it is just a screen print of Elvis Presley from one of his movies where he played a cowboy. How much do you think this is worth, Thief?
Well. The king, the man, the myth, the legend, pop sensation, Elvis Presley himself. I gotta say, since it's north of 33 mil, based off of the rules of the game, I'm gonna have to go with 40.
All right, Arcturus?
I'll go 345 million.
300 million?
Sorry. What did we start out again? I keep losing track. The numbers are just too large to pay attention to anymore.
30 million.
So it was 30 million last time. So 35 million then.
Lyra, what do you think this screen print of Elvis Presley is worth?
I'm gonna say 45, I guess.
Some people would pay that for an Andy Warhol, but this one went at auction for $37 million even.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
Thank you very much. So, keep in mind, these are actual prices at auctions. Some people bought this. People bought these for that amount. This isn't just what they're worth on the market. This is what they went for at auction. I just wanted to reiterate that. Somebody bought this screen print of Elvis Presley. It's not even signed by him. But because it's an Andy Warhol, it went for $37 million.
Fuck.
Yep.
Fuck.
Here's another lovely piece.
This, okay, you know what this looks like to me? It looks like when you're testing
Looks
out
like my pick.
When you're testing out your crayon box and marker box to make sure that everything works properly. This is the tester sheet where you're just like scribble, scribble. All right, this one works. Scribble, scribble. This one doesn't. Scribble, scribble. All right, fuck this. Scribble, scribble. Yeah,
I'm worried about that too, Stephen.
Writes better.
I'm picking this one as the stupid one. That's my selection.
That looks like my pick. You both pick this one?
No. Because I tried to do that last time, and I was told no.
Lyra picked first. It's first come, first serve.
And
the hell they picked first? I said this looks like my pick.
Nope, I heard her first. Sorry.
I thought
very well, but this goes to the record. You see what I put up with around here, didn't you?
I thought you said this looks like my dick. It's a nightmare. It's an incoherent.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I'm sorry her mic overdid yours. So.
Wah, wah.
But yes, this one. Keep in mind, this went for more than the Andy Warhol. So.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't know the artist because I didn't write all the artist names down. I just know Warhol's work because his shit is just copies of fucking recognizable images. One of his most famous pieces was the Marilyn Monroe in 4 different colors. Anyway.
Oh, he's that guy?
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Marilyn Monroe with the inside the 4 boxes, and they were just 4 different screen printed colors. That's all it was.
That's lazy, and I'm mad at him because...
No, this is fucking lazy. This is, like you said, this is just his scribble sheet. And then he couldn't think of anything, and he was coming up on a deadline, and the exhibit really needed a new piece or something, and he was like, yeah, I finished it. Here.
Why are things numbered?
Yeah, he's got, he wrote numbers down. He's got, random numbers and measurements or something, and...
It's like dimensions of... I don't know. I really don't know.
There's words, too. It's not just numbers. There's words, as well.
Yeah, but, how much do you think this went for? We'll start with Lyra this time. Go back.
I gotta ask, though, first, before we guess. Artists in the chat, do you feel a little bit salty that this sold for auction at what...
At all.
At all, first off, but second off, for something north of $30 million? Are we salty yet, chat?
I can artist myself.
I don't art for a living, and it's pissing me off.
Can I say 40 million?
All right, Arcturus, what do you think this went for?
43 million, unless it's Da Vinci's pen test from before he hopped in the time machine. This is dribble that wouldn't be put on a proud parent's refrigerator, so I'm just angry in advance.
Fair enough. Thief, what do you think somebody paid for this?
So she said 40 and he said 43. I'm gonna go with 41.5.
Well, Lyra was the closest at the low end. This one went for 38,685,000. So Lyra wins that round, and it was her choice for the worst so far.
We have some it was my choice of the worst that you gave to them because I don't have the same blue balls. But that's fine. I'm used to these slights.
Sorry, I heard her first.
My contract forbids it. It's fine. I'm not going to hold a grudge.
It's whoever I hear first, and she was obviously louder than you, which is really hard to do.
Any case, do we have an explanation for this thing?
Nope. Like I said, didn't write down the artist names, but maybe I should. Maybe next time we do something like this, I'll write down the artist name as well and when it was painted, because oftentimes art like that goes because it belonged to a particular person.
Scarface is a child, and someone got out of a whacking this way.
Yeah.
Here's the next piece.
Grandma?
Actually, this doesn't look horrendous to me. Like, as far as art goes, this is the most high-tier effort that I've seen so far, this entire debacle that we've gotten ourselves into. I'm not mad.
It is not as bad as some of the others we've seen, but at the same time, it still looks like a child did it.
Oh yeah.
Like they added like
Nicholas Canyon Road. Oh, Nichols Canyon.
Nichols Canyon, yes. It's obviously some sort of real place that is important to the artist, but it is not very good perspective-wise. I don't think it's meant to be realistic. I think it's meant to be abstract, of course, but it's not about the art, necessarily. It's about how much it went for. Because this probably would be a perfectly fine piece of artwork that somebody could talk about in like an art class and why it's considered at least a good example of abstraction and forced perspective. But at the same time, you start wondering if the last one was 38 million. I could do this in my fucking sleep. Honestly, I really could. like that's
I think
the
I
point
might
here.
by accident once.
So let's go forward this time. Thief, what do you think this this abstract, colorful piece went for?
I'll be frank. If I'm right, I'll be disappointed, but I'll also be jovial about it. 50 million.
Arcturus?
49 million.
Lyra?
Yeah, 53.
Well, whoever was the lowest wins, because it was 41,067,000.
That was me again. So I could give the boobs again, but that's fine.
Yep. So that one was $41,067,300 at auction.
Oh. I mean, at least it has pretty colors.
This next one's gonna piss you all off.
More than the pen test sheet.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and just move on into it because this one's one of those that was we've had a few of these last time.
I want this one.
All right.
I mean, I don't want it, but I want this one to be my this bullshit pick.
This is Thief's pick.
At least there's subtle lines on the bottom and side.
All right.
Okay, so it's north 41.
It's north of 41 million. As you can see, they used different gradients of blue.
Oh, how sweet of them!
But they didn't even use like the proper tape to make the line, so that it's not very straight. As you can see, there's
unacceptable. Who the
bleed,
fuck?
Bit of bleed there.
Clearly, they used their own dip to separate the paint.
Yes, that's So
that is
I'll just randomly choose this time. Arcturus, what do you think this went for?
What was the last price again?
41 million was the last one.
44 million.
Lyra, what do you think blue square with white line went for?
47 million.
Actually, technically, this is just two blue rectangles and a white line.
Right. Separated by the canvas. Thief, what do you think it went for?
I'm gonna vote for 45 million. Please and thank you.
Well, it went for $43,800,000.
Ah, shit.
So I believe Arcturus was the closest.
Can you stop it?
44.
Can you not?
There's no pride to be found in getting the price of these things
right.
Also, Ark can appraise art. What a skill.
Please don't forget that some of you have attacks and such.
Yeah.
I know.
It's just the reminder because we're 45 minutes out to the end of the show and we've got some artwork to look at. So.
Oh shit!
Check this piece out.
Oh.
At least there was effort put into that, kind of.
Well, at least it's not on canvas. It's on a piece of wood, or many pieces of wood.
Made it look like a notebook page, it seems.
Yes. It's like they tore the wall off of a building. Painted on it. I'm guessing it's some sort of ethnic piece.
What gave it away?
Personally, I think it's a bit racist.
Yes, the title of it is called I'm the Captain Now.
This poor alien creature has its lungs on the outside. Either that or it has translucent skin. But yes, it's I wouldn't say it's competent, in my opinion, but that's art for you, right?
Actually, I have to disagree about the title. I believe that this one is referred to as Canceled 2021.
It depends on who painted it, honestly.
Yeah.
No, look at him. He's the captain now.
Lyra, what do you think this one went for?
Oh. I'm uncomfortable. That's not a number, though. Oh.
Figure out a number that you want to put on the captain there, Lyra.
50. Again.
Lyra went with 50, Arcturus.
52 million.
And Thief.
I'm gonna go with 48 million.
Well, Thief was the closest. It went for 45,315,000.
Suck my dick. Ark, specifically, you can suck my dick.
We're not getting as much banter with these. Maybe we haven't gotten to a good one yet.
I need to
That's
see
horrifying.
something that truly makes me feel like maybe I'm in the wrong career path. The blue square one, that did me. This one, I mean, it takes a little bit more effort than it would take for me to actually rob some royal coffers.
So, how do we feel about John Merrick's mother?
That poor lady.
Picasso's aunt flailing a placenta.
I do believe this is a Picasso. I could be wrong about that, though. I'd have to look it back up again. But it definitely looks like his work.
Can we just also, while we're here, discuss the fact that a man became famous for his artwork that was essentially just a bunch of incoherent lines and squiggles and colors on a canvas. And that was all it took.
Yeah, Pillock, wasn't it?
That was all it took.
Well, how do you all feel about this? How does it make you feel?
Frankly, let me show you on the bear how it feels. Because, it doesn't make me feel good. I'll tell you that.
No.
I had to sit down for a second to contemplate life and the meaning of it and what I'm doing with my time here in this realm and, you know, a lot of other things that really weigh on me heavily as a pirate. I didn't feel comfortable with it. My God, I don't like this segment anymore. It's making me second guess my entire life and all of my choices I've made up until this point.
Well,
this piece of art is growing on me, and just for the sheer amount of pain it's causing Thief.
Thief, what do you think it went for?
Can I just throw it in the trash and be done with it? Am I allowed to do that?
No.
Okay.
I guess this is Thief's existential agony.
Yes, actually. I'm gonna guess 48 mil once again.
Arcturus?
I'll go and take up to 50 mil just because it hurt her so much. I want to pay it a compliment. Apparently, it is a Picasso.
Ah, I was right. And Lyra, what do you think this Picasso went for?
52.75 million.
Who was the lowest? Because it went for 45,900,000. Lyra, you're off your game.
That was me again. I will take all of the points. You know, this doesn't make up for the existential crisis you've given me. But
Lyra wouldn't stop winning last time. Was it the cummy face Belle Delphine threw you off? Is that it?
No, I just, it's not fair if nobody else gets a shot. So I'm being charitable.
Sure. Yeah, it's okay. I understand, Lyra. The cummy face Nicolas Cage also threw me off.
Oh.
So.
All right. Believe it or not, this next one I actually like as a piece of artwork. I just don't think it's worth what it went for. But it is nice to have a break and look at a piece of art that somebody took some time.
Oh, dot art. See, this is actually something that I would pay some amount of money for if I was into that.
Yeah,
it has a boobie.
It does have a boobie.
And different sized dots create different shading. Mm-hmm. It's pointillism.
Yeah.
And they're using this kind of they're using this kind of 50s pin-up cartoon style. You know, she looks very, like 1950s model.
All those little red dots in her nipples.
I gotta say, I like art in dot form as much as I like ice cream in dot form. It's so much better that way, for whatever reason. It tastes better, it feels better, it looks better, it's cleaner, it makes me happy.
Because these are all actual pieces. None of these pieces have been imaginary thus far, no matter how much they should have been.
I'll take it.
Lyra, you were about to say something?
Well, it's just the whole nipple thing. Sometimes somebody has slightly larger areolas than other people.
She has none.
Her areola they are such that they take her entire body up in pigmentation and some of the furniture behind her.
Or
that she doesn't have them. They're just, everybody's different a little bit.
Her fucking vanity ottoman in the background is made of areola.
Yes.
Or she has areol none. Get it?
Areola. Point for that fucking
areola. Health point. No, but that was funny. Come on, laugh at me. It's funny.
Well, Lyra, what do you think this piece went for?
$50 million.
All right.
For the Omni areola.
Arcturus, what do you think it went for?
49 million.
Thief?
I'm gonna say 48 million again.
Thief was the closest with $46,242,500.
Guys, bring your A game, please, and thank you. I have bet the same number for the last 3 rounds and won for the last 3 rounds. Get on my level. I know that it might take some stooping, but that's fine. You can survive.
Very proud to be praising the autopraiser now. She's the autopraiser now.
On that note, we are going to take a small break and read Super Chats and Streamlabs, and then we will finish out the end of the show with the last of these expensive art pieces from your world, and it's going to get interesting from here on out.
I am a big deal.
I only have one Super Chat to read from Deep Sixer 1970. 10 Signas to say, for all your Mass Effect fan fiction, go to Sixer's Tales. Oh, and the lovely elf should use this Super Chat however you wish. And then there is a YouTube link for Deep Sixer 1970s channel if anybody wants to check that out. So you have 10 Signas. You can use it however you wish. Attacks, health. You can activate your... You can use 5 of it to activate your wackadoo.
Can I do 5 health and then 5 murder time?
Sure.
Can that...
God, please, no!
Wackadoo activated.
No!
Yay.
Enjoy your wackadoo.
Oh.
I would just like to say, before I die, that I see you. Yeek no meno. I see you, and I will peg you with my leg right after these messages.
Oh. Well, I don't... though I don't know... I don't have much valuable input right now. Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Elf Show. I'm I hope you're not insulting me, Old Man Enfield, because that's just not very nice. I don't. Hi, Kaz. Hi, Izub. Hi, Lord Marshal Gex. Greetings, everyone. Giant floppy artwork. Well, indeed. I don't know. I'm feeling even more oblique and purposeless than usual. So, I don't know. I don't know what that means, Smoking Rat, but I'm really pleased that you found your rabbits. I'm really happy for you. So, this concludes murder time? I don't know. I delayed the horrible artwork for a little longer.
Merciful heavens, thank gods.
Arcturus, do we have any Streamlabs? Because we are done with Super Chats. We lost Ark.
I think Ark checked out.
I'm not lost. Just took a moment to get the blood to start circulating properly again.
No matter how much we wish you were lost,
yes,
fortunately, you will always find your way back to us. You're like a sick, lost puppy, just always like.
No, I'm not here by choice.
Or like bed bugs.
Oh yeah, that's
got it, and then it's back.
Or like the herp, same thing.
Bed bugs with herpes.
Ooh, that's even worse, because like not only do you have bed bugs, but you have the herp all over instead of just in the one area.
Yeah.
I am super afraid of chlamydia bugs.
I think Chief has really earned this. Hex Paladin advising to say, pound the pirate tower! Boo! Attack the thief!
Excuse the fuck me?
Uh-oh. I've been activated.
No.
Go fuck yourself.
Let's not say we did.
First off, everyone's complimenting your breasts. Sorry, little bit. Unless you have 3 of them, I don't fucking care. I'm gonna give you 3 of them. I just gotta find the right spell.
What? Poe.
Well, someone watched Total Recall.
He's just jealous because he doesn't have any skin to brag about, much less tits. That's all I'm gonna say.
But we're not done yet. Jedi Assassin then donated closing to say, Ark, take a shot at the thief and make it count.
Let's not.
Well,
we did.
Just close your eyes and count till
vulnerability earlier when discussing your dump truck of an ass, which I noted smells pretty much the same. Did you know that she doesn't have to pay for anyone to clean out the build? She just goes down there and farts. The rats come flying off.
How much was that one?
5.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Is that all?
You know, speaking of smells, Ark, I wonder what it is that you're covering up with all of your amount of perfume that you put on the daily. You are worse than a 12-year-old middle school child.
You're very sensitive about your rank butt. But, I understand it's very common for sailors to have poor hygiene. Just that yours stands out. It's not too surprising.
I don't need all the Sarthosian scents in the world to cover up any stench that I have because I don't have it. You, on the other hand, boy howdy, is there.
Methinks the lady don't protest too.
Methinks the lady
Meanwhile, Brian donated 25 signas. To say, while I do enjoy the thief kill count goes up. Well, I do enjoy when the thief kill count goes up. I also enjoy when she gets to kill everyone else. Special attack for the caustic corsair.
Thank you.
That's one in the bag.
Much appreciated. I will use it in due course of time.
Yes, and Ark still has his win from last time, I believe.
Oh, yes.
Myra still has her fucking 2. Wait, no, she just used one. She
just the one.
The
unfortunately.
So you just have the one. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's
plenty.
There's plenty. All right, plenty to go around. Is that all of...
Yes, we're now caught up on the stream.
All right. Well, let's finish out the show. We have half an hour, and we still have more artwork to talk about that went for large amounts of money. Now, we just saw a example of pointillism, and done in an interesting way with a nice nude woman. Here's another one that's done in a similar vein.
That's not pointillism.
Oh.
Is it not?
That's also not a nude woman.
It's definitely got dots.
Okay, all right. I will give that to you. It is pointillism. I just couldn't tell from far away. But I will not give it to you that this is a nude woman. I
didn't say it was a nude woman. I just said it was pointillism.
I cannot tell.
This is why you don't do opium while with child.
Is that what you think this is?
It looks like somebody, in my opinion, took the jack off of the playing cards in the Earth Realm.
Yep.
And then
playing
rearranged his fucking face.
With a playing card viewed through alarming doses of LSD.
Alright, so how many noses are you guys seeing? Because I see 2 noses, 1 mouth, 2 eyeballs, but it looks like 2 different people, so 1 eyeball for each person.
It's definitely a strange piece, for sure. It does have more crisp lines. It's abstract, but it's not as just haphazardly painted onto a canvas.
Is that a horse?
It's the Jack of Infinity, or the Jack of Everything, or just the Jack off.
How much do you think it went for, Arcturus?
50 million.
Thief?
48. Once again, I am betting with my golden number, apparently.
Lyra?
49.
49.
Damn it.
Well, it actually went for $56,100,000.
Yeah.
My streak is over.
We've jumped quite a bit, and Arcturus has won the day. $56 million for this. 56.
Can I re-guess my vote?
No.
No.
You can swap out.
No, I wanted to re-guess because I wanted to be right.
Nope, sorry. This one went for $56 million. Now we're going to shift gears a little bit and not look at a painting. This one is a sculpture.
Oh shit.
And it's a giant balloon dog.
Wait, what kind of? Okay, but this is still high effort. It's not just a painting with a square of color. It's a gigantic balloon dog. And is it an actual balloon or is it?
No, it's some sort of shiny plastic or metal.
Okay, all right. So
do you guys know the giant bean in Chicago?
I am familiar.
It's like a giant bean-shaped thing that's like a mirror.
It's
the same material as that. It's like a shiny, reflective material.
Yeah.
It might even be by the same artist, to be honest with you.
Is that their thing? Shiny giant things?
Yeah, shiny giant things. This person likes to make shiny giant things.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. I see. Okay. Alright.
You know what? I don't hate it. I just don't think it's worth what they got for it.
I agree.
What do you think? What do you think this one went for, Lyra, the cute little poodle? Well, giant.
I think it went for 50 million.
All right. Well, are you sure? Because the last one went for 56 million.
No, I want to keep guessing 50. Someday I'll be right.
You will never be right from here on out because they go up from 56 million.
No.
So long as I guess outside of the range.
Let me say 55 million, I guess.
Arcturus?
I'll go and say 58 because some idiots just like to buy big things.
57!
57, well... Arcturus wins the day because it went for 58,400,000. So
how dare you?
He was only off by $400,000. $58 million for the giant poodle balloon animal.
How sad is that, though? Truly?
Only $400,000 margin.
Yeah, he
was the work of the God King of Clowns.
Yeah, he was pretty much spot on. And now we have some sort of
See, here's the thing. The problem with this is that...
I don't know what I'm looking at.
If we're doing this with sculptures, it's less, not impressive, but less, like, outrageous if it's with a sculpture, because you do have to pay for the materials, whereas if it's just paint and canvas...
I will at least give it that. Sculptures take a lot more effort.
Yeah.
Than painting a fucking square on a canvas with a white line going down. Okay?
Yes.
Like, this is some sort of massy flesh of torture.
Is that a face that I see? Do you guys see a face too? Because I see a face.
No.
I see a face, and it's not a happy face. It's like a face, not that face. It's the other face.
Oh, it's the Winchester family portrait.
Hey.
Now, if you like zoom in on the middle there, you got 2 eyes, and then what looks to be a double mouth. Yeah, right there.
Can you hear your parents arguing out?
So anyway, there was a short period of time when Clive Barker got into abstract art, and here we go. That's the result.
This was the result? Oh.
This was, I think he layered down multiple paints, and then him and Wes Craven just had sex on top of it before it dried.
Oh.
That sounds about right.
Right?
So it's not so much...
And it was rough. They didn't use red paint.
It's not so much artistically glorious as it is symbolically glorious.
How much do you think this one went for? Arcturus, we'll start with you.
$60 million. Albert.
Thief?
61 million.
Lyra?
You know what? 69 million.
Lyra wins!
How dare.
She was the closest. It went for $68,937,504.
It's basically 69.
So you round up a few $100,000 more, and it would have been 59 million.
If I'm going to have
or 60
accusations leveled at me that this in some way, shape, or form resembles my family, I'm going to own it and make it autobiographical. Damn it!
Sounds fair. This sounds fair.
Oh, I hate this one. One of you, Arcturus probably is going to choose this one as his pick for the most ridiculous. I hate this one. I really do. I hate this with a fucking passion. Literally anybody could do this. This takes less effort than the one with all the numbers and the weird markings, because at least it takes time to write numbers. This is literally a chalkboard.
But it pains me that you're right. This is going to be my pick.
But it still takes effort. Because you had
really fucking doesn't.
It really does, though. It takes more effort. Because you're scribbling, and you're scribbling in different sizes.
You need to change instruments.
Children do this when their teachers aren't looking. It takes no effort. It takes a piece of chalk and some fucking sugar.
Is this from Bart Simpson's Blue Period or what?
This looks like when I was very small and I tried to convince my parents that I knew cursive. And for some reason they didn't believe me, and now I understand why.
Now I realize that it's paint, but it's made to look like a chalkboard. But still.
Aha!
I don't...
Effort.
A little bit of effort. I'm just saying. It
was...
I feel like I've been set up, but honestly, I've all missed the prior ones.
It's painstakingly modeled.
It's still, because you just layer down a color, and then before it dries, you just fucking do this with your fingernail. It's fucking
painstakingly.
No, I'm sorry. I have to disagree. I don't like this one at all. Maybe it's because it reminds me of nails on a chalkboard. I can hear this painting. I can hear this fucking painting.
It's working.
Ark, since this is your choice, how about you tell me how much it went for?
Entirely too much. No, but that's a bit too cheap and easy. Actually, 69 million then.
Lyra.
69,690,000. Damn it.
All right. Thief.
72.
Well, believe it or not, Lyra beat Arcturus.
What?
Because it went for $10 less than what she guessed.
What?
What?
It went for $69,600,000, and because you said 69,500 and what was it, 90? Like, you were closer than Ark because he only said 69 million. You said
I'll take 60. It. That's fine. Okay.
However much it was, when you added the point amount, the 100, yeah, you were closer than Ark.
God, Ark, Ark, how does it feel to be outshined by an elf?
By like $10, bro.
Yeah.
By like $10.
Big rough, big oof.
I take no shame in being distanced from this.
You should. You suck. Some art appraiser you are.
Now keep in mind, from here on out, you all can choose to swap out.
You do happen to recall that I was closer than you, so either way, you're the greater ass.
Well, he was closer than Thief for sure.
That dumb
hang on. I'm not a Sarthosian fancy pants who spends money frivolously in order to peacock to the masses that he's more important than he is, so.
I don't buy the art, I make the art here.
This arguing is reminding me too much of the Cenobite, family portrait. Nightmare painting from previous. Can you guys just like die? Give me a minute to recover.
But I had a funny.
Sorry.
Make it.
Okay. Oh. Oh, that looks some moisturizer might fix that. I don't like that. There's enough overblown mediocrity in my own life. I don't need invasive forms of it. Hello everyone. Again, welcome to it's almost over already. The gods hate me. Why does this keep happening? That's what this segment is called. I don't have anything of value to say at all. I am broken. I am a broken, utterly shattered elf. My spirit is no more. My will to go on is somehow depleted beyond what it was previously. Elf Quest. Yes, Brian Yoder. Yes. A market improvement in branding, to be sure. Hi, Kaz. Hi, David Snyder. I'm sorry, Lord Gax, that's very sad. No, I don't have any pointers on cooking gnomes, the smoking rat. I wish I did. All I can say is put sesame seeds on top when you're done, and it makes it look less haphazard and more like it was intentional. That's what I do to everything. Just add sesame seeds on top. Makes it look more artistic.
Yes.
Yes.
It's gourmet. Gourmet gnome.
Yes. Sure.
Get that McDonald's Szechuan sauce on the gnome.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Uh-huh.
With the gnomes, do you cook them medium rare, well done? Like, what's the deal here? What are we doing?
I usually go for medium rare. I don't know. Sometimes you can still taste like the fear and the agony a little bit. Yeah. It just, you kind of have to like test it. Sometimes it needs to be a little bit more done than that, but that's my preference. So
gotcha.
Yeah.
Now I have a question. When you behead the gnomes, Do they run around like chickens with their head cut off, or is it just kind of like a and done type of defense?
I've only ever had that happen once.
Oh.
And that was a weird night. So.
Yeah. Okay. Just thought I was curious.
Well, we have 15 minutes left and 5 paintings to go. Do you think we can make it? Or...
No, we can't because I want to be activated. Right there. And that was before I knew how to display my endowments.
Earth can be a mess.
Night.
Simpler times. Oh.
You know, the only one that pretty dies here, aside from me, obviously, is Lyra. And I really appreciate that. You have to master the art of dying in a dramatic fashion, but in such a way that it's, you know, pretty. Because otherwise, you get this weird, like, well, whatever it is that Arcturus is doing. It's kind of ridiculous. It's kind of farcical. It makes me shiver a little bit. Maybe that wasn't the intention, but if it was the intention, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of lost in the fact that it's so brief. If only we had a little bit more time to dabble in the realization that Ark is gone from this world and we get 2 minutes away from him and we don't have to worry about listening to him drabble on and on and on and on and on about how superior Sarthosian stiff upper lip and nose up a turned culture is compared to literally anyone else's. It's frankly my least favorite thing to hear about. I don't know about you, chat, but in addition to that, it's also quite annoying. But anyway, how are we doing this evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, lizard people, and robots of all ages? Are we having a good night? Are we doing a good time? Doing a good time. Yeah, that makes sense. I want you to know, chat, there some of you might have the ability to like clip from the stream any like small little tidbit of entertainment that you find hilarious. By all means, do it. And then send it to us at the SideQuest Twitter, which I believe, Magog, is the SideQuest Twitter linked in the description down below?
No, I gotta do that.
All right, but yeah, once Magog has done that, feel free to send all those clips to the SideQuest Twitter if you feel the need. If anything makes you laugh, and if anything makes you a little bit jovial, or slightly disturbing, or, you know, it makes you feel a little...
I believe it's SideQuest LS for live stream. It's SideQuest LS.
Yeah. If anything makes you a little bit tingly in the nether region, send it over.
And it's perfectly simple. Send as many clips of me as you want to.
Well, obviously, I was talking more about, like, any clips of me, more so than you.
Yeah, I know you were.
Okay. I just wanted to be clear that
I thought I'd make it more accurate.
More accurate, or more depressing, or boring, or
so you're doing it too.
No, I'm talking about you.
See, I don't know. I don't know if laughing at something because you feel bad for the individual in question should count. But I realize that would mean the only things left would be clips of me, and that's not quite fair, is it?
But yeah, anyway, so chat, YouTube has released the ability to clip things from the live streams to some of you. For those of you who have that ability, feel free to send those funny clips off onto the SideQuest Twitter. Thank you very much.
In 5 minutes, you'll all die. In 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes, you will die. Why do you sound like a flight attendant?
I just want to see you ponder income. Also, it'll pay the dog because that's going to complicate his scheduling further.
In 3 minutes.
Well, until that happens, we will do one last piece then. And then I will put the others in leftovers because there's only like 4 left.
Yeah.
Ew.
So next picture of this, we'll probably move on to something else, and then you guys will see what's left when I do the leftovers.
This is higher effort than the other one, so I'm not switching, but only just.
It's just another fucking bunch of straight lines, boxes painted solid colors.
I get it. Geometry is sexy, but is it really worth that much money, people?
It looks
it's not not even a straight fucking line. Who the fuck drew this?
It reminds me of, like, nicotine stains and undeserved self-importance, somehow.
Yep.
It's undeserved self-importance does seem to be a recurring theme on this.
Yeah.
What do you think it's worth, Lyra?
Oh, I don't know. $72 million.
Art?
73 million.
Thief.
$75 million.
You all were wrong.
Oh.
I don't know who was the closest, but you're all way off. This. Let me turn off my camera because the drum roll. This piece of artwork went for $84 million.
Oh, so I was closest.
$200,000.
So I was closest. That's all that matters, right? I was
Yes.
closest. That line isn't even fucking straight. It's not even consistent all the way down. Do you see? It dips in the middle right there and near the bottom. This is...
That is an $84 million
outrageous
box.
For 84 million.
It's an $84 million pinstripe.
I want to murder somebody. I want to murder them dead. I want them to be murdered to death.
For $84 million, you could fill a giant swimming pool with prostitutes and tacos and, like, other things. Why would you buy this?
Okay, I don't want to know who painted this. I want to know who paid the $84 million to pay for this specific painting, because that's ridiculous. I want to know who's got that kind of cash flow. I want to know where they live. I want to know maybe their social security number, and if possible, their date of birth, maybe the last 4 digits of their bank account, and the 3 digits on the back of their credit card. I want to know everything. Someone get me that information pronto.
All right.
I think you stick with your strengths. Just steal them all and have the most expensive bonfire ever.
Until Ark kills us, it's time to vote. Which is the most ridiculous? All right. So this one was Lyra's. So 1 for Lyra, 2 for Thief, and 3 for Arcturus. Post in the chat what you think is the fucking worst for the price. Who do you think won tonight of these 3?
Obviously it's number 2, chat. I don't want to, like, convince you of anything, but it was obviously number 2. Just saying. If you have half of a brain cell, you will type 2 in the chat.
Slate just scribbles on chalk.
Come on, people. You know you want to. Type that 2 in chat. Flick that 2 button. Flick it like the bean that you want to.
Priceless.
Come on. Come on.
This is going the way I expected, but I don't have to take this entirely lying down. I'm going to use my golden dagger from last time to butcher the lot of you, dump truck butt thief, or shall I say garbage barge thief.
Garbage barge. What a...
All right, so you've activated your
blast.
So long as I kick Arcturus's ass in this boat.
Just wait, the blood will run out eventually. Oh, there we go.
Good night.
Well, look, I knew how it was going to go. I appreciate the token threes in there. But honestly, anyone who gets millions for the scrap piece of paper while figuring out which of the pens worked certainly pulled off the biggest scam. Although certainly all of these looked like, what sort of crap can we put for an auction block to mask a major drug deal or possibly the blackmail ransom of a major politician or business leader and get away with it, with apparently all the art community going, yay, it's art. I'm sorry, there's no way that's due to the quality of the art. Even if it's zombie Da Vinci, who would make better art than most of these. Even the scribbles I mean, I think you have some pride about it, even. Any one of us could just blindly hack at a canvas and wind up shitting out something superior. I mean, even the elf. It'd be probably even better with the gnome guts and whatnot. In fact, it'd probably look very much like that one picture she nailed on the prize. I do think they resonated with that one. Well, in any case, go on, empower the elf, but you know, that was my choice. You know that I should have won this, and that will be my consolation.
Nobody.
Oh yes, exactly. Well said, Magog. Yeah,
I
nailed it.
You got him.
Indeed.
Completely wraps everything up.
Flame.
The pinnacle of
Capped it off perfectly. I couldn't have said better words myself. In fact, I'm expecting the chat to suggest that I'm only one who might.
Yes, agreed. In fact, I think that arc also is a twat and a major dickhole, but that's just...
That's not what I heard. I heard something about garbage barge.
You guys hear me?
No.
Sorry, no, I'm not hearing you now. It was.
You pulled an Arcturus right there, didn't you, Magog? It's gotta happen to all of us at least once.
I thought I did it. I thought I did the thing, but I didn't.
No, I'm not. Stop it. I'm not in distress.
Anyway, I think the winner here is Lyra. She's gonna have a suicide, or kill everyone next time. But before we leave, since all of these are going into the last of them are going into the leftovers, I'd like to leave everyone with this last image. I want you all to quickly, because the show's coming to an end, guess how much this went for.
Is that a rug? Is that an area rug?
No, it's a Jackson
one of those
Pollock.
pillocks? It's a pillock.
Yep, it's a Jackson Pollock.
So just a bunch of paint splatters?
Yeah, it's a typo. He's definitely pillock.
He stands over the large canvases and he dribbles. He dribbles.
He dribbles.
Yeah,
I hope it's paint that he's dribbling.
Brushes in different colors and he dribbles.
I hope it's paint that he's dribbling.
How much
well, there's mustard for sure.
Spin most of his career blind and drunk, as I recall, so dribbled all sorts of things on them, surely.
Wonder what happens if I hold a black light up to this painting.
How much do you think it went for, Lyra? Because we're running out of time. Come
on. What was the last one? 90 million, because that's safe enough to guess that's way higher than the last one.
All right, Arcturus.
91. Oh, sorry.
91 million, just to piss off the thief.
Hey!
Thief, what do you think this went for?
91.5 million.
Well, the reason I wanted to show it is because it's the very last image. It is considered the most expensive painting in the world. Even priceless masters from the Renaissance all the way back to, antiquity.
Wait, hang on.
Don't have the price tag that this Jackson Pollock went for. It is considered the most expensive painting in the modern world. It went at auction for $140 million.
Suck my dick, Arcturus, you little bitch! I won! Ha! How does that feel?
I am going to dig up his corpse and shit on it! Apparently, if you meet a hobo first thing in the morning over there, it could be an omen of good luck, or an omen of bad luck. So I can only assume the real superstition encourages ambivalence to the homeless.